Hey guys, what's going on? I have a Trike Razor RipRider, 360 that my son got, and we need to put it together. Dad's favorite thing to do. And so I figured that I would come live on here to kind of show you guys how I'm putting it together, and y'all can follow along if you have one. And that's why I like to do these live, so that you guys can see my mistakes if you have any or anything like that, and you can kind of work with me, and I'll try to explain everything as best as I can. If you don't have one of these scooters, though, you're looking for a great gift, this is a QR code you can scan, and also put a link below to this product on Amazon if you want to go and check it out. Our neighbors had one the other day, and my son got a chance to try it out for the first time, and he was like, "Oh, I want one of those." And so his bike broke and his scooter broke, so I figured that we would get him a little something to be able to do with this. So let me turn this on right here, and we're gonna get the live stream started, and we'll put this thing together. So I can't do QR codes on Amazon, so I have to talk about that before I go live on Amazon. So now I'm just waiting for that to start up. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, we are live now, and we are going to put together this Razor RipRider 360. I already did an unboxing video of it, so y'all may have seen that, but I'll go ahead and go through the parts with you guys so y'all have an idea of what you're getting into. This right here is the seat, and then this is the back wheels right here. It's called a 360 because these things spin in a 360, so it makes you like skid out and all that type of stuff. So super fun. This is the big wheel in the front. Looks like these are the posts that are going to connect to the handlebars right there. You got little grippy knobs all along the pedals right there, so it should be good to hold your kids' feet on well. Give you good traction, good grip. This right here is your handlebars. As I mentioned, I think these screws right here are what go into there, so you can maneuver that front wheel. Got a little plastic thing in the front right there, and it's simply holding this rod right here, kind of hiding it, I guess. Yep, this piece right here, I'm not too sure exactly what this is. It looks like some kind of like main support arm, so we're gonna have to get into that, see exactly what that is. And then they do give you tools, these little chinchy wrenches and a few Allen wrenches. So we'll use we'll use what they gave us so we can see how this thing goes together. And then of course you have your instructions right here. That's everything that's in the box, so we don't need that anymore. Let's see. So on Dad Reviews, you know, we usually don't read the instructions because I like to see how intuitive a product is. But whenever it comes time to actually put something together, then I break out the instructions because it makes it easier. And hopefully it gives a more realistic look at what you guys would be doing. You guys would probably have the directions out, and I like to be able to kind of time these things. That's why I do live streams, so that you guys can see how long it's actually going to take to assemble this as well. They recommend, okay, so they say the estimated assembly and setup time is 15 to 20 minutes. We're already about 4 minutes in, so we'll see if that is true. They do give you a quick breakdown diagram right there of the Trike and your tools. That's all the first page is. All right, assembly and setup. Attaching the frame, required tools, 2 of the 5mm Allen wrenches, which are included. Okay, it looks like they have this thing, and it looks like it goes like this. Using 2 5mm Allen wrenches, remove the coupling bolt at the end of the frame and the coupling bolt in the middle of the frame. Remove and discard the plastic insert. The coupling bolt in the middle of the frame is shorter. Okay, so you're going to want to make sure that you keep your coupling bolts separate from each other and you know which one goes where, so that you can have the correct one. We're going to need our Allen wrenches. Let me grab those. So these 2 Allen wrenches are the same. They're 5mm. So we're just going to take this, put one here. Hey, kitty, kitty. Put one here, and we're just gonna, we're gonna loosen it. Don't tighten it. That's not fun. Just take this, spin it on around. All right. What I am gonna do is put one of them, the one that goes in the middle, like put it back together, put it to the side. And then for the other one, I'm going to undo it, but I'm not gonna put it back together. That way I know that that one is the one that goes on the end. Okay. These two right there. Okay, and then it says to take out this piece right here, this back piece, and that is trash. I'm assuming they do that so that this doesn't get bent. So I really like that they've included that so that it doesn't get messed up in shipping. That's actually a really good idea right there. All right, so we have that. Insert the rear frame into the frame assembly. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the frame assembly. Which one is the rear frame? Caster wheels, seat, steering bolt, front wheel assembly, front fork assembly. Doesn't say what the rear, insert the rear frame into the frame assembly. If you look on the front page, they don't mention the frame assembly in their diagram. So that is giving me a little pause. I think it's this right here, because this looks like it fits through here and it comes all the way back to this hole right here. So that is, yeah, that looks very right. So we're going to take this, we're going to put it up underneath there, so this sits on top of there, and then the U part right here is going to connect up to that back hole on the bottom right here. And so now we just need to put our screws back in. So the one that was connected, I'm assuming that's what I do next. Let me double check. Insert the frame and then securely tighten the longer coupling bolt on the rear frame. Okay, so it says to do the, yeah, it says to do this one first. I don't know why. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to do it first. We'll put the coupling bolt. Come on. Did I get the right one? I made that whole deal about, making sure you get the right one, putting certain ones together and all that. Did I get the right one, or is it just not going in? Because you got to line up your holes. Oh, no. There it is. Right there. Okay. This is going to go in like that. Get it finger tight all the way down first. And then once you get it all the way in, you can take your Allen wrenches and tighten it up. I'm not going to do it like super duper tight yet because I want to get that other screw in first. And then once I get that in, then I'll tighten it up all the way. So grab your other one now. Whoops. Did I do that right? Is that the long one? Yeah, because this one just needs to hold on. Okay, this makes sense. Just gonna screw that right on into there. All right, let me know if you guys are finding this helpful, by the way. We're gonna take these. Just gonna tighten this up. Now that we have both of them in, I'm gonna turn this one this way. Just like that. Okay. Now let's finish tightening up this one, which it shouldn't need much. Like that and like that. Yep. All right, nice and tight. I like the metal construction that they have on this thing. Seems like it's gonna last. It seems durable, which is good. All right, so that was step 3 and 4. Attaching the fork the front fork, it's going to require our wrench and the Allen wrench. Let's see, remove the steering bolt and lock nut from the frame. Ah, okay, that's this. That piece that's hidden in the back right there. Remove that with the wrench and the Allen wrench. That's this and that, okay? So just gonna pop this on into here. Hold that right there. You get your Allen wrench. And crack this nut off. Come on. If you have a crescent wrench, probably work a little bit easier. There we go. Okay. Insert the front fork into the frame assembly. Ah, okay, I get it now. I get it. Okay, do I fully remove the steering bolt and lock nut from the frame assembly? And then insert that, and then you just put this bolt back in. Attach the front fork continued. Allen wrench, yeah, that's going to go in, and then you just, okay, so what you're going to do is take this, you're going to bring this up. Then what you want to do is you're going to take this part right here, the part that we just assembled. We're going to put that into here. This giant bolt goes all the way down. It's lined up. There it is. Then you simply take your nut on the bottom right here. And we're going to screw that on nice and tight. Of course, you're going to need your Allen wrench again to make it good and tight. So we're going to take that. We're going to do just like we did whenever we were taking it off. And then we're going to need our wrench right. If you had a nut driver, honestly, there's plenty of room right here to be able to just get a nut driver into there. But I like to do the assembly with the tools that they provide so that we have a good idea. Oops, I was turning it the wrong way of how long it actually takes with what they give you. That feels good. All right. So now we have our steering going on right there. That's actually pretty simple to do. Next, Allen wrench. Let me grab that in case we need it. All right. Next, attaching the front wheel. So remove the 4 coupling bolts from the front fork using the 5mm wrench and the 10mm wrench. And then we're going to insert the wheel assembly into the front fork and align the holes. When installing the wheel, make sure the letter F and arrow located on the side of the wheel are facing the direction as shown. Okay, let's look at that first. Ah, okay. So you have the F right here, and there's a little arrow on the inside of the rim right there. You just want to make sure that that is going that way. So you're going forward that way, not this way. So make sure that you check for that. And then, okay, first, before we do that, we need to unscrew these bolts right here. Let's see if they're finger tight. Nope, gonna need the wrenches. Okay. Just gonna simply take this, put it here. Oop, wrong side, smaller side. We're gonna crack those open. Like that. Crack this one. So you got 4 of these, 2 on either side. And then we're basically gonna use these to be able to get this wheel attached, just as I expected whenever I first took it out of the box. That seemed pretty self-explanatory. I gotta say, this is fairly simple to do. even with the tools that they give you. All right, that's all 4 there. So now we're just going to simply take, let's see, put that right there. We're going to take this. Remember the F going forward. So you might have your trike kind of upside down and in different positions. So you want to make sure that you think about it from like a seated position here, and that F needs to go this way, forward, like this. Yeah, my F is right here. My arrow is pointing away from me. So we're just going to simply now slide these right on into here, like so. Make sure you have holes lining up. Where are the holes? Oh, there they are. Oh, dang it. Okay. So you got to get your holes to line up. They may not line up. Come on. There we go. 1, 2. There it is, right there. Okay, so I want to grab, I'm going to do a bolt on either side first, just so that it kind of stays in place. Let's see if I do one here, all the way up through. And then we're going to put on our, everything's getting all messed up. Let's see, it's washer, locking nut, and then the nut. If you lost track of how the nut should go, this is how it should go. It's your bolt, then the washer, then the locking nut, and then the nut on the end. Let's do the other side. So we're going to put the bolt on through. And then we're going to put washer, locking nut, and then regular bolt. Bolt nut, the end, whatever you call that, the hex. The part that you're going to use the wrench on. There we go. Then this one, just like that. Okay, last but not least, all right. Now I just need to tighten them. So let me grab the wrench, my Allen wrench again. We're going to hold the back. We're just going to tighten these up. Another thing you can do is turn your wrench like this a little bit and get it to fit into there. And then whenever you go to turn your crescent wrench, you can turn the Allen wrench at the same time, and it'll basically, you're going faster because you're doing double duty there. Put that one on in. We're going to tighten this on up. Okay, that's nice and tight. Now we just have to do the other side. Start here. This one might be easier if I can get it, turn it the right way. Is it that way? Yeah. To just do the Allen wrench. Yeah, there you go. Okay, do the same on this one, and then that is pretty much the end of the frame, and we just have to do the seat. So right now we are sitting at 19 minutes, but we started at 4, so that puts us right at 15. So how long does the seat take? Okay. Hey, check that out. Looking good. Can y'all see it? Probably not. There. So, looking. Oh, my son's going to be so excited. All right. What's next? That was tightening. Ooh, did I do that? Ooh, did I do that? Hold on. Attaching the front wheel. Okay, checking that. Reinsert the coupling bolts through the fork. Tighten secure. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. And then we have the seats, just the 4 holes and the 4 bolts. And then you are good to go. All right. So you have these right here. 4 bolts. You'll see that? Kinda, not really. Let me see if I can get closer. I can move this on over a little bit. I can bring this maybe on up to here. Like that, maybe. Is that gonna work? Maybe I can use this little guy to help. Okay. I think y'all can see fairly well. Trying my best. So you just have your 4 bolts right here. Oh, you're gonna need double Allen wrench. Crack it open. I'm just gonna crack them all real quick, and then we can finger do it from there. Like that. Like that. And then like that. Okay. So the longer part, the coupling part, goes on top, and your bolt goes on the bottom. At least that's how they have it. That's how they showed it. Okay. Now we're gonna take our seat. I'm gonna put this. My son, he's 8, so I think the furthest back seat is gonna be good. I do want to point out that you can't just put 2 bolts and like try and get it super far back. I don't think that would work very well, just because this is raised up a little bit and you have all this right here. So you're gonna have to use just the 2 here. So we're gonna just simply take these, drop them in. That should help hold them into place. Just like that. Alrighty. Hey, Just, do you have Donos? I don't know what Donos is. What is Donos? So now I'm just going up underneath and screwing in that screw. I'm gonna do that at all 4 points. I'll do the last one up underneath just so, I mean, it's, you're not missing anything, but completion, I guess. Okay. And then, oh, I was going to show you all the last one. Right there. Simply take your screw and screw it right on in. Now you're going to want to take your Allen wrench and tighten them all up so the seat doesn't wobble. Wobble woody. There. Okay, so another thing that I'm noticing that I want to point out is that even though these are sunken in, I'm still able to get the small part of the Allen wrench in here, which I find just makes it a lot easier whenever you're going to tighten your bolts. So that's another good thing that I think that they've thought of that works well. Is this one that it just did? Yeah, I think so. Hey, kitty kitty. Hi. There we go. This one down here. There's the kitty. What you doing? Okay. There All right, I'm gonna call that done. Can I sit on it? I feel like a clown. It turns well. It rolls 360 style. I could see how this would be a lot of fun. Yeah, this is awesome. If y'all are looking for a trike, something that has that 360 turn on it and all that, y'all definitely need to go and check out this one right here from Razor. And oh, I'm noticing this has the two little holes in the back right here. So as a parent, if you have to pick up your kids' stuff, you can easily pick this thing up with one hand and move it around to bring it back to where it belongs. Or you can teach your kids how to do that too. So I gotta say 20 minutes. I was talking a lot through that too. So you may be able to get it down to 15, but I'd say 15 to 20 minutes, just like they said on the in the instructions, is about right. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If it was, consider adding this to your cart if you haven't gotten one yet. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out. All right, y'all. Well, that was putting it together. So this is, if you guys don't know, this is Amazon. And on Amazon, you can't go live, or you can go live, but you can't mention QR codes or anything like that. So that's why I have this right here. If you guys care to check this thing out, y'all can scan the QR code if that's something that you are into. Otherwise, I'll put a link below so you can easily just click that. Hey, Just, thanks for the buck. I appreciate that. I'm assuming that you found it helpful. So I appreciate you hooking this up with the super chat there. That's very much awesome. I'm always appreciative, even if it's just $1. I'm always appreciative of every little bit. So you're awesome. No, you're welcome. You're welcome for coming in. I guess thank you for coming in and hanging out and putting this thing together with me. That was a lot of fun. I was very surprised at how simple it was and how it's just 5 pieces with a few bolts and whatnot that it took to be able to put it together. So that was nice. So definitely recommended. I mean, Razor's been around for a while too. They make all those scooters and whatnot, and those things, I mean, kids love them. They're a lot of fun. So I think my son's going to really have a good time with this thing right here. I'm very excited to see all the tricks that he's going to do. Okay. I'm a dono to other string. What does dono mean? Do you have dono? I don't know what dono. Can you explain that to me real quick before you go? I'm a noob. I've been creating content since 2006, but I'm a noob with dono. I'm assuming that it means that you're going to someone else, but I could be wrong about that. Let me, in case somebody else is watching this on the replay, I'll go ahead and throw that QR code back up onto here. If you guys, like I said, if y'all just want to grab y'all one of these, put it at, you know what? If you have kids and you don't know if they're going to like it, add it to your cart, and then you can show it to them later whenever like a special occasion comes up. You can show it to them. And if it ever goes on sale, Amazon will give you like a message saying, hey, it's on sale. You might want to get it now or something like that. So, yeah, right there. Link below or the QR code right there if you guys want to go and check that out. Alrighty, I am going to go and I will see y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. We're going to do this again. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider scanning the QR code. I get seriously. Thank y'all for watching. Dad out.